I'm talking a little more now, almost 3 years into the journey, about things that happened in the beginning that took me a long time to process because I was either totally numb to get through it or I felt everything. And it's a lot to survive.
That's right, Jam Fam. Lots of mega, massive life changes coming down the pike for me and my household. The first of which I will update you on in great detail coming up in this video. First, we're going to run into Dollar Tree to see what's new for back to school shopping 2026. Then we are going to fill at least a whole cart at the Walmart for all the back to school things. Let's get going. Back to school shopping at Dollar Tree first. I feel like I always need these, but I know where 3 pairs of scissors are right now, so I'm pretty scissor rich. We got some fun stickers, lots of fun items. Hey, they got pie crust for $3. Looks like you get two pie crusts for $3. Now here are some really cute lunch packing containers. So these are helpful. They're like, well, I call them sandwich boxes. You could, sandwich container with lid that keeps sandwiches from getting crushed. That's a little bigger. Here's some little 3-compartment meal prep containers. You get 3 compartments. Looks like you get 2 of them. Got some snack cups and containers. Oh, and a lot up here. Oh, and the Bluey lunchbox. These are cute, and you get 3. There's 3 containers, and they stack. Okay, now we are to the land of school supplies. I have several school supply lists to work off of. Lots over here, and book bags. That's a big choice here. I know we have a Mario book bag, but I need 2 more. That Minecraft one might be okay. Let's look here. Oh, there's 2 Minecraft ones. All right, choices. These are cute, like a little kitty sticky note set. Scissors, markers, crayons. We're going to go into Walmart next, and I'm going to see if I can get a lot of school supplies there also. Got little organizing containers, and then my middle schooler had no problem filling a basket full of craft supplies and goodies. And then, hey, it's July, so you know we're getting ready for fall. Okay, time for the Walmart. I'm with my middle schooler, and we are looking at clothes at Walmart now. We're not going to do full new wardrobes to start. We're just doing some fresh things because it's still going to be summer for a bit. And then we will continue through the seasonal changes. Let me get going the other way to add other fresh things as needed. But instead of doing like a full fall wardrobe. But look, here's what's at Walmart. We got some crochet situations, and I believe she's looking for some t-shirts and fresh things like that, just to have some new things for. I like that. I think that's cute. Okay, she's got some t-shirts in there, and I got permission to get some pants. She likes those softer pants. Of course, I like these dresses because they're like, oh, it's the 90s. Don't you want one of these dresses? Okay, these shirts are rollback prices, so we're picking out some of these. This is a selection, a light blue, a navy, and a pink. Getting quite a pile, but it's fun shopping for girls. We also just found, so of course we shop in the ladies section, but in the kids section, basically, the largest sizes would be great for a gal who's like 4'6" small. So we were able to get a cute cat t-shirt to add to the mix. And I'm gonna go look for some fresh things for my younger guys. And we got some of these shorts, but we didn't realize some of them I got had the ties in it, and that's just a problem. Let me see what these are. Again, nice price. So we will add in some plain color, just plain fresh t-shirts. Some printed t-shirts. Okay, looks like it will be some more shorts with ties. There's just not a lot of options. Just gonna get a new 2-pack for each of my elementary guys. So we did some shorts not that long ago. Let's see here. I like them in black. Well, maybe down here has some more. I think we got some green already. There we go. Again, options, fresh. And these are also marked down. Cute little boots, precious little mini things. Summer going into the new school year, just seem to have, because we still have a couple pool weeks left, just seeing if pool stuff's marked down. Not really seeing it, but school things. So I've combined my 3 elementary grades. I put those lists in ChatGPT and asked for it to combine and give me like an overall count of crayon boxes and things. I got fresh water bottles. Have successfully color-coded everyone. That is going well. Those lunch boxes are really cool. That's cute. Oh, Pokemon lunchbox. Some of my Pokemon people would love that. Anyway, we're going to start trying to read this list and get the things. And then we have a separate middle school list. I'm going to call out things from a middle schooler to get. I'm just looking at these book bags really quick. So middle schooler needs 2 composition notebooks. I'm gonna hand those off. Okay, elementary school count, we need 4 composition notebooks. We'll divide them by classes when I share the haul, but right now I'm just doing the combined list. We'll see if ChatGPT can take a list and combine it. I know it's always questionable. Just sent my middle schooler off to get 3 1-inch notebooks from their list. 1-inch binders, that's it. So we found 3 of those. So this is the time of year to get the spiral notebooks, only 35 cents each. I only have 1 on my list, but one of my young adults wanted some notebooks also, and so I'm gonna get a whole case because I have artists and I have things happening, and for 35 cents we can do it. Okay, middle schooler went for some other things. We need a 3-prong folder. Maybe any of these. These are plastic though. Plastic folders. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm looking at. Okay. Let's see if this would work. Sorry, that's my timer helping me. Okay, 3-prong. Okay, this was right. They need one more pack of dividers, 2 packs of loose leaf paper. I need to figure out what a pocket folder is. Maybe. Okay, we decided a pocket folder is just a folder without the prongs. And they didn't have purple, we went with yellow. I'm gonna go get stuff on the other side. There's other discounts here. Okay, lots here, lots that's on the list. Grafting paper was on the elementary kids list, one of them. Okay, and then we got pencils and the pencil bag. So kindergartner, for his list, he needs 4 boxes of crayons. And then I believe my 3rd grader needs 3 boxes. These are, of course, a great price at 50 cents. Okay. And then my 5th grader needs 2 12-count boxes of colored pencils. Okay, we got 1 pack of washable markers. And then my middle schooler just went and got me 28 glue sticks. Helpful to have a middle schooler with me. I've sent her back to the other aisle to get stuff. So I need, okay, my 3rd grader needs a pencil pouch. 5th grader needs a pencil pouch. We need a pack of note cards. I believe that's for the 5th grader. Oh, I would get this for my youngest. It's not on his list, but we might just get it to get it. He can play with that at home. I mean, how can we not? Okay, happy back to school time. We are filling a cart. Okay, kindergartner needs 2 things of Play-Doh and a box of gallon-sized bags and 1 thing of disinfectant wipes. So now we're after some little random things. Okay, well, he can pick 2 to play with now and 2 for his book bag for school. Okay, earbud time. Okay, now we gotta go after some nail polish, life accessories. Then we gotta go to the other side of the store and get the gallon bags. Then I think we're out of here for today. Okay, I wanted to look at these little gnome guys here and see what's up. Okay, he needs a home. We've decided these are on clearance and they're required. Some of my folks really love little mushroomy, gnomey things. So this is just happiness. He can come home with us. Then we have all the Blackstone things. Maybe next week will be my week. I like to buy batteries at Costco, but that's something. That's my try. Ooh, going down. Okay, we need 1 pack of gallon Ziploc bags. We need a few other little random things. Okay, we're coming for you, gallon Ziploc bags. Okay, I forgot my kindergartner needed a tissue box. So let's see these. Okay. Okay, and we don't need freezer bags, but we do need gallon. Didn't say how many, so I'll go for that. I haven't had any dark chocolate on tap here lately, so I'm gonna do this. We need mom supplies. Needed to get this at Costco, but I haven't been in 6 weeks. Let's just do it again. A little stock up. Let's make the cart proud. Okay, and I'm gonna get these just for fun. There's still a summer theme, just 1 pack.
Well, we are back from a ton of back to school shopping, and this was our getting started back to school shopping. My almost kindergartner is running out happy now, so we got little happy, I almost said footsteps in the background. I think total, well, I'll get into the total, but I think we're up against almost $1,000. There are things that aren't school related, anyway, let's jump in. As you can tell, we have a lot of big life changes. You have been with me here on the main channel for, I think, about 12 years now. So you've been with me through multiple houses and multiple kitchens and multiple babies, and many years with me on my journey as a homeschool mom. And I am still a homeschool mom, but new this year, I'm also going to be a public school mom. And through our very different life journey over the last 3 years, just want to give y'all a quick update if you're new here, and those who've been around a long time to support me in all my efforts and encourage me along the way. Early on, when my life imploded in August 2023, which that's gonna be 3 years here in a minute. I'm filming this towards the end of July. Early on, I was able to have a local tutor come and help give my household full of minor children additional support. A couple months into the journey, everything happened in August. So by October though, I was also thinking, okay, if these are the very heavy life dynamics I have to handle on my own, along with caring for my children and all of our hard realities, maybe this would be a good time to get my kids in a private Christian school. And I've mentioned this online a few times before. Again, I'm talking a little more now, almost 3 years into the journey, a little bit more about things that happened in the beginning that took me a long time to process, because I was either totally numb to get through it or I felt everything. And it's a lot to survive. So I went to the local private school. I said, hey, I'm a mom in need, but I have an income and I would like to pay you to let my children come here to your private Christian school. And it was only 2 months into the school year, and I believe at that time, I have to go, I have 6 minor children now. At that time, I had 7 minor children. And we went through the whole process to get in. And they met with me and they met with my children. And about 3 weeks into that process, because it took a couple weeks, they just told me, I'm sorry, we're not able to help you. And I understand that we need a lot of support and a lot of resources, but it was disappointing to me because in many ways, I feel like me and my household are the definition of widows and orphans that the Bible talks about. And I really needed additional support at that time. And this local huge Christian school would not help us. And so after that, I was like, okay, that door is closed. So I implemented having the private tutor come even more. And I got my whole crew going in the online program as their spine. I had for decades been the read aloud mom and the lap book mom and the crafty mom and the field trip mom and the everybody around the kitchen table together mom, and all the things coming at me like a fire hydrant. I couldn't continue to be that kind of homeschool mom. And again, I looked for help and support, wasn't available for me. So I put as good of a plan together that I could. And then, so that was all of fall 2023. By spring 2024, I thought, no, I'm doing my best, but I really need my kids to go to school. I really need support so that I can handle heavy litigation, heavy hard things, like the whole list of hard things, and keep working full time. Remember when I used to do videos when I was crying unloading my chicken? And of course, in the beginning, I had many months, I could only get 1 or 2 videos out a month. It's just a lot for one human. So my crew at that time, we had our first public school experience, and it was for the last half of that 23-24 school year. And I have to say, as a longtime homeschool mom who was fearful of public school, we had a wonderful local public school experience. We got the support we needed, we got the services we needed, we got understanding and compassion, and it was a really good experience overall. Now, that summer was also a really good summer for me and my kids. We had come to the 1-year mark in our new universe. We had a good summer together. I had other good support services that we all needed in place that had been for a while, mainly trauma and grief therapy for us all. And a lot was still up in the air, and even now 3 years later is. But that summer, everybody in my household still wanted to know if there was any way where we could just take it year by year and try to keep homeschooling, because that's what we've all known. So I have to say, for the last 2 years, based on their request, we have still homeschooled. We've also added in annual testing, and everyone has tested several grade levels ahead. We've continued with the online program, and our wonderful tutor has continued to come to the house to give extra support as needed. But still, I have my big list, and I am the one human in charge here. And added to our list are a bunch more life changes. So going back on our good public school experience we had, and I now have 4 that I have graduated from homeschool. My 5th in line is going to finish out the last of their high school through an online program, and still the tutor coming to the house support. And now we've come all the way around the barn, and my youngest 4, 3 in elementary and 1 in middle school, will be going to local public schools this year. And my new role, I'm going to join the PTA. I'm going to be an involved mom and parent. I'm going to go on the field trips, and I'm going to learn more about that world. And while they're in school, I'm going to work and handle my big list of things I need to advocate and handle for us. So that's one of the big life updates I can share with you guys today. And so I went off, I had 3 elementary classroom lists. I took a screenshot of those. I told ChatGPT the grade levels to grab and to do the math on exactly how many glue sticks, how many crayon boxes. And when I'm actually filling book bags and counting things, we'll see. We'll see. I have about 2 weeks until I have to do that. I'm too tired tonight to do the book bags, but we got it. And then my middle schooler went off their individual list. So that's some of the journey going on right now. To the close. So my middle schooler was with me, and we have a variety of clothes. Like I mentioned, I really was looking to get some fresh outfits for like we start early August. So the first 6 to 7, 8-ish weeks that still feel like summer. I got my guys a couple more fresh t-shirts. You know, in recent shopping, I've gotten them some more shorts. I basically got each elementary boy, we're going to do kindergarten, 3rd grade, and 5th grade. Got them each 2 more pairs of fresh shorts. It is nice. My 2 older elementary boys are in different sizes right now. I mean, I don't know if that's nice or not, but I have guys that end up getting closer in size, and it's like they wardrobe share. But anyway, my 11-and-a-half-year-old very much is in 14, 16s. He can't play around and wear 10, 12s. And then my youngest, who is going into kindergarten, I'm putting him in 6, 7. So these are pretty cute. He laughed when I showed him this. And I got some of these, I guess they're screen printed shirts. The cheap Walmart shirts like this, the screen printing doesn't last too long, but main character energy, I thought that would be funny. But also lots of just plain color t-shirts. Those with a pair of black or blue shorts go a long way. But back to my middle school girl, it's different with girls. We need accessories. We need a hot pretzel that has a cat face that also has a little hook. These are requirements. We need 3 bottles of nail polish, right? We do. We need hair ties. Well, we need barrettes with bows. We need cute scrunchies. So I don't know if this is the first 6 weeks just get us until fall's really here clothing, or if this is going to go a little farther. But let's go. Some of the things she got in larger sizes because she likes to wear them loose. I think she said this is like a belly shirt, but she loved it and she wanted to wear it longer. So we have a white and we have this striped one. And then again, this was a kitty one that was in the kids section, but like the junior sizes. We got a strawberry shortcake. She got, this is a sweatshirt, but it has, we got a big stack of pants, has the pants that goes with it. Some more of these like wide leg legging pants, and then also some sweatpants. But wait, there's more. There's a purple and a pink pair of sweatpants and a green pair of sweatpants. So yay. Then these, I got her navy blue, a medium blue, a pink. We see a color theme. And then let's go to the other side for more clothes. She picked out a bunch of cute character shirts. So we got some Bluey. We got beautiful California Rose. We got Next Stop Paradise, just pretty shirts. All I need is a sweet treat with a pup, this little teddy bear with a teacup, and then a vanilla ice cream shirt. Looks really cute and fun to me. Also, these shoes, I think they were $9, but just to show how tall my kids are, she's in a 10 ladies. So I'm trying to think how tall she is. I don't know if she's 5'9", but she's probably almost there, if not already. So lots of fun girl stuff. But I also feel like she's grown so much, she needed a lot of fresh things. So heavy on the girls' things. And then back for my guys, I just grabbed them some fresh shoes. And they can be in easy breezy Walmart Crocs again the first couple weeks. We need jeans, we need tennis shoes, we need a great many things, but a lot of that I want them to be with me picking out too. So this is for my kindergartner, my 5th grader who's in man sizes basically, and my 3rd grader. And then we get into the school supplies. So these are not divided down by any order, just only grouped together by type. Some things, I know my middle schooler needed these. The kindergartner, of course, he saw the Play-Doh and he was like, oh, Play-Doh. So I'll let him pick 2 colors and the other 2 we'll send. He's got the storage bags, the box of tissues. These different color folders are for my 5th grader. We've got pencil pouches, loose paper, graphing paper, composition notebooks, a sketchbook. Then my kindergartner needed headphones. My 3rd grader needed 2 sets of headphones. I'm supposed to send those labeled. I believe my 5th grader needed maybe 2 pairs of earbuds. Middle schooler needed 1, and then I just got an extra pair. We got some scissors that were required. We got some batteries. Also down here, we've got some more folders and dividers. Woo! And something's falling on me. And then here we have some quick food items, some gluten-free things, more of these chili mac bowls, some more of these lightly breaded chicken nuggets, emergency coffee, yes. And for tonight, a pack of Summer Fun cupcakes. And are those little rings? No, they're just little decorations stuck in there. And some Mama Mind Your Business dark chocolate. And then I got 2 backpacks, like for my 5th grader and my 3rd grader, maybe. Anyway, they want to divide it up. And again, now we're back over here to their pile of shorts and t-shirts. And then also, already well loved and celebrated, we have our mushroom house. Kindergartner had to like sit down and hold this. And then also our frog jumping over the mushroom. And we got a little gnome guy and 2 sets of chimes. I don't have any chimes going right now. And that just, it seemed necessary. It seemed like happiness. And so we like to also embrace happiness like this little frog is doing, and we like to have a nice time. And then over here we have the middle schooler Dollar Tree haul, and they agreed to let me share with you the fun stuff they picked out. So they've got a stash. They got a stash picked out. There's a lot of creative crafting that goes down. So we have eyeballs. We have little cat toys, we have flowers and beads, and this looks like maybe a little candle holder, but they will decorate it. There's little squishies, little notebooks. They really like to decorate things using Dollar Tree items. These are cute, like mini drinks lip balm, a pen, sharpeners, some really cute, oh look, we got, I was gonna say Jumanji. What is that? I cannot think the name. Hold on. Please, we don't wanna summon Jumanji. Jenga, an off-brand Jenga game. Got some string lights. Also, these posters are really cute. So look, it's like, it says kitty nuggets, and then that little kitty says hi. So I just think all things girlhood and crafty and 13 and fun. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. I agree. We got some lace trim, some ivy, some little tea light candles, these little tacks, paint, you know, we got the accessories, and this is a really good time. So I don't have my receipts in my hands, and I don't have them readily available. Honestly, they're in my purse, which is out in my car. I'm mama tired now. Okay. The funny thing is, with Walmart, I haven't shopped, I guess, this big in the store in a while, but I hit the number of items limit. So it made me pay. We were almost done, and it was like $734-ish. And then it rang through maybe 10 more items, and I want to say it was almost another $100 or just over, and then $81 in Dollar Tree. But that's Dollar Tree in 2026. And we are supporting girlhood and crafts and creativity and fun, and that is $81 good. So thank you for your encouragement and support as we go through these big life changes. And I know, especially in July, I have been super slow on videos because these days as a single mom, remember, I also juggle my health as far as my eye inflammation and a great many factors I have going on. And I know I'm not the only woman. Many women have a great many things that they are handling on their own. So I rely on a local summer adventure day camp for my 3 elementary boys. And that's not available every day. So some weeks they have that a couple days, and on those couple days is the day when the days I actually am able to work. And then the days that they don't have their day camp, I'm running them to the pool and tons of other activities. So when school starts soon in August, I hope to work on new work routines for myself. Of course, new household routines. I have color coding updates to share with you, and many more new adventures as we finish out the summer and roll into fall. So thanks for being with me. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, because as I'm able, it might only be once a week or every other week, but I've been getting different short form videos. Long form for there, you know, I still talk 7 to 10 minutes, even if it's supposed to be short form. But videos on being a woman, coming out of a DV situation, and finding local support and resources, and some of my personal lived experience through these wild past 3 years. So thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you real soon with another brand new video.